this. We shouldn't, because they'll never agree to it. This is our war. Why should we allow outside interference? Because it's the only thing we haven't tried. We need something interesting to break this stalemate. A drunken couple tottered toward the stretch of counter between them. The mortal woman giggled as she tossed her enormous, rainbow-sequined reticule over her shoulder. Mascara dripped down the corners of her brown eyes and smeared across the tops of her cheeks. Her short hair puffed out on the right side. Her male companion's face matched the shade of his green tracksuit. Swaying, he had a hand over his mouth and his other arm wrapped around her waist for support. Them? Why not? It's the most dangerous wager we can make. Of course, it doesn't have to be these particular smelly mortals. We can choose anyone we want. Then make them fight to the death in an outdoor arena. It'll be glorious. Perhaps we can also add other animals to make it fun. Big ones, with sharp teeth and claws. She noted the disapproving expression on his face and rolled her eyes. Tell me your objections. Violence is what we know and what we practice. It's how we got here in the first place. They'll never approve. However, I agree with the two mortal participants. Better if they're unaware of their task. She scribbled down the accepted proviso. Then they'd be charged with choosing a side. To make it harder, both should choose the same side. This eliminates any doubt of the results. That sounds good. Add that. We'll also need to confine these two. No mortal in their right mind would want to participate of their own free will. He stretched out his arms and cracked his knuckles. They'll need to be engaged in some sort of menial work while they decide. Separating them should eliminate the possibility of collusion. The two continued to make plans. This marked the first time not a drop of immortal blood was shed in the presence of two opposing members of warring factions. Perhaps there was a smidgen of hope for change. Chapter 1. Camille. Present day. Mistakes were meant to be in the rearview mirror, not walking, breathing, and able to cup your cheek to stoke every single smoldering memory long buried for self-preservation. He shouldn't whisper my name as if he never stopped doing so for the past 2 years. Even now, my fingers itched to reacquaint myself with the beauty of his face, then to trace the slight cleft in his chin down his smooth throat, and ever farther down to where our once shared intimacy implied permission and invitation. Camille, I never thought I'd see you again, let alone in London. The way my name rolled off his tongue and slid through his lips always elicited the same response. It felt like a hot kiss at the nape of my neck. Ward Dunbar. The mistake I'd commit again and again, even knowing that the result would always be heartbreak. Job interview. If I get it, I'll be moving here. I adjusted the neckline of my button dress shirt, expanding the view of bronzed skin below my collarbones. My traitorous body always reacted to him when he was in physical proximity. Easier to shut down my hormones through the sterility of a black glass screen. He brushed an errant dark blonde strand off his forehead. I'm here for the same, though I've passed the interview part. The skies overhead darkened, clusters of gray clouds huddling together in conference. It had been sunny 5 minutes ago. Late spring weather in London changed on a whim with wicked fickleness, and we were sliding into the heat of summer. I packed an umbrella and a cardigan in my lavender vegan leather tote, but I didn't account for him. My purse didn't contain what I'd need to cope with the nuclear fallout of a failed relationship. Avoidance therapy was the only method that worked. Putting thousands of miles between us and preventing myself from checking his social media accounts fueled a comfortable sense of forgetfulness, the kind that allowed me to function on a daily basis, but didn't prevent an occasional